Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? It's kind of a free day for me, so I don't know if I said this in the other video or not, or one of the other videos. So when I retired from law enforcement, I went back, but part time, and I got a new position, it's a great position that I got. I'm a school resource officer now for my local school here, and I love it. I love the kids, man. It's a lot of fun to interact with younger people, and of course they're nervous when they see me, and now they're talking more and more. So hopefully they can understand my English. We'll try to do a couple videos today. So first off, out with the old and in with the new. As you see, got some things changing around here. That big bench is gone and all that. The reason being is because of time. That bench I used to use to build guns, put parts together, things like that. It's just, I don't have time. I'm too busy. Transition to things. I'm not there yet. Haven't even started. It's a process for me. I'm very slow. Okay. I'm a slow fella when it comes to doing this stuff, but I plan on making a big transition in the future. I got some ducks in the fire right now that I got to get out before I can make that move, which is a big move. My wife and I plan on leaving our home, our ancestral home. It's a big change. Big change, and I think it's the right thing to do. The life I love is not where I live. You can't shoot here no more. There's real estate development everywhere. There ain't no dirt roads no more. A lot of people now don't talk like I do. They don't understand what it means by keeping it in short rows. They don't understand what RC Cola moon pie is. They don't understand the old ways. And I just want to find some land that I can, camp on, shoot on, fish on. Well, my wife can fish. I can't fish. I can't touch saltwater and freshwater fish, shells or anything. I'm highly allergic to fish. And that all started for me when I turned 21. So I haven't had fish in about 30 years. Yeah, I would say 30. Anyways, here we go. And this big monstrosity back here, that's for a video coming up, and it's directed to a guy who I would really like to meet. He's down in Texas. It's Tiger, Uniform Tiger. I don't know if you ever seen his videos or not. He's an AK guy, or rather he's an AK guy, an AR guy, but certain ways. And the way he has his rifles is exactly the way I like to have my rifles. The only problem is I can't shoot like that because my eyes are shot. I can't see iron sights anymore. So, like if you go back and look at my other videos, you'll see like a retro upper and things like that. All that's gone because I can't hit a bull in the ass 2 feet in front of me with those kind of sights anymore. So everything's a flat top with glass. So anyways, belts. Everybody's got belts. This is a belt that I've worn for close to 10 years now. Okay, on duty, off duty, every day, doesn't matter. This is the belt that I carried. This is a Blue Alpha belt with the Cobra buckle. The problem is she died on me, and she had been dying for a while. There's no more hook and loop. There's no more hook on this. This thing is barely there. So I need a new belt. But the thing is, I didn't want a belt that was like that anymore. Okay. I'm hoping to buy once, cry once, and see how long it lasts me. Right. The other thing too is I don't carry a lot of loadout gear anymore. I can't carry a chest rig because of my spinal injury. I can't carry equipment like that. I can't carry tactical, you know. And in our real world too, who does? Except, I mean, you know, you're not going to wear all that crap going to Walmart. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, civilian world, our world. And you know, I'm going to start changing some thought program too. Like if you go back and you look at my other video, Chicken in the Door, we need to stop calling ourselves civilians and start calling ourselves citizens. There's a huge difference in that. Which I'm going to make a video on that in a minute because of that jackass in California, Mr. Newsom. Anywho, so back to this. Old belt, Blue Alpha, great belt. If you get one, you won't be disappointed. This thing is held up in the rain. It's held up in the cold. It's done great. It still has rigidity where it needs to be. It does move and flex with you, which is what you want on the belt, because you got, you know, your body's moving. It's machined too, and it twists and it turns when you don't even know it. It's held up very well to like 2 pistol magazines, 1 rifle magazine, 2 rifle magazines, 1 pistol magazine, holster, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the gist of that. Now, I wanted to change that up. I didn't want that hook and loop anymore. I'm hoping that this lasts me a bit longer. So here goes. I did some looking, and my son got one before I did, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So what I decided to buy is this. This is a core belt. I didn't get the tactical core belt, you know, it's got the inner belt and it's got the outer belt with all the molly. I didn't do that, and the reason why I didn't is because those days are done for me. If I carry something like that, I got a full Alice loadout kit. I just put that on it and go. Is it the latest and greatest? No. But the only time I will ever use something like that is at a class, which I plan to do in the future. You know, my goal is that, you know, I would like to do it before I hit my mid-60s. But my goal is to start taking classes as soon as I can. Right now, I just can't do it. My hours are too long. Running a full-time business, to make that money, you got to hump. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you some details on that later on too. But right now, I don't feel comfortable about doing that. So the core belt, as you can see, your inner belt, until you get to your ratchet system. Now the cool thing about this is, and I know my lighting is terrible, and I'm sorry again, I'm not a light guy, but the cool thing about it is you can see these tick marks. Well, those tick marks are numbered, and that's your waistline. So pretty much, if your pants is a 32 like mine is, you go to the 32 mark, and then you go 4 inches up, and that's where you cut. So then you take your belt locking system, that's what I'll call it, and then you simply attach it. There's a latch right here. You open it up, you insert your belt locking system, and it closes down tight. I didn't even tighten these screws on here, which, by the way, you get this really cool hanger. I don't have it with me to show you, and in that is also a given Alice wrench for you to tighten these down. So it's just simple. You place your belt inside, and you hear that? There you go. And to loosen, there's a switch right there. You press your switch in and you take it out. So I have not used this yet. I just got it yesterday, and I got it sized to me, and I wore it for a few hours yesterday. But I think it's going to do the trick for me for a pretty long time. That was a simple video showing you what I've moved on to core belt. And if you're a young guy and you're looking for a system like that, you might want to give it a try. It looks like it might be the winner. Be back directly, y'all.